Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest HD. KXLY4's Dave Erickson is in the Middle East this morning for assignment Iraq, 5 years later.
He's embedded with the National Guard's 81st Heavy Combat Brigade, and he joins us live by phone from Joint Base Balad in Iraq. Hi, Dave.
Good morning, guys. And you say it's morning there. Actually, it's 10 hours ahead here in Iraq time, but I'm happy to be awake and talking with everybody back home to share what the 161st of the Army National Guard is doing over here, and they're doing a great job. Great group of guys and gals serving our country over here.
Yeah, you began
you can meet them, and you will meet them.
You began your journey a week ago. I mean, what's it like over there? We hear stories about this, for the last several years, but what's it like?
Well, from my point of view, because I've never been to the Middle East before, I watch the national media like everybody else back home. But I think seeing Iraqi police going through Iraqi checkpoints with men holding their AK-47s, giving you the eye, it's put you a little bit on edge. But I'm around all these well-trained young men and women who are out here doing their service for our country, and I feel very secure. In fact, yesterday we went outside the wire. That's what they call it when you leave the confines of the Joint Base Balad, about 30 miles outside to do a training exercise. But from point A to point B was game on. That they were monitoring what might be an IED, calling out checks of people pulling over the side of the road, whether there was a carcass on the side of the road, looking out for what may be dangers. So every mile of the way was real life game on situation. And I feel very secure, though. I don't know why I don't feel fearful or scared. Maybe it's just my personality, but I think it's just being around these guys. They're very trained and they know what they're doing, and I feel happy. I feel secure.
Hey, Dave, how are the soldiers and airmen feeling about the mission? Is morale up, especially as the focus sort of shifts to Afghanistan and away from Iraq and getting the Iraqi forces trained? How are our men and women feeling out there?
Well, the guy who's the commander of the hotel company here at 161st, his name is Captain Clayton Carlton of Spokane. He's got 3 kids. He's been in active service for a number of years. This is his 14th year. He was in Operation Iraqi Freedom 2 and 03 to 05, and we had a good conversation last night about what have you seen change over the last 5 years? Why should people back home in Spokane care about us still being here? And he said there's been so much progress with the Iraqi government, the infrastructure, the school system. People are going to schools. There's water flowing now. There's transportation going on. They were slowly getting back on their feet and gaining confidence, talking about the Iraqi people. And because of all the efforts we've made since our first involvement here, and you're right, there is a shift with forces and strength to other parts of the Middle East. And I think that, too, is a sign that what we're doing is making a difference, if not for the global security, but for those who live in the Middle East.
Dave Erickson, a pleasure to talk to you this morning. We're going to follow Dave throughout the next couple of weeks as he remains there in Iraq at Balad Air Base. You can see his reports on KXLY.com. You can also read his blogs there.
Yeah, and you can check in and ask him questions about his assignment through the blog page of KXLY.com. Just click on the assignment blog.